As the world commemorates World AIDS Day, that's in the Northwest Province today, the Premier Bushy Maape is leading that province's event. Our reporter Refiloe Seboko is in Mahigeng and joins us live now. Refiloe, good morning to you. It is World AIDS Day, and that means that this day it is observed the world over. How's the situation looking in the entire Northwest Province?
Oh, good morning, Colin. Good morning to our viewers. And we'll be hearing that report or the feedback from the MEC of Health in the Northwest Province, Madoda Sambata, on some of the progress that has been made in terms of making sure that those infected by HIV are getting proper treatment, which is a call from those who are infected with HIV to say that more needs to be done in making sure that they get a proper treatment. But there's also issue of stigmatization that continues to be of challenge, and this is why the Northwest AIDS Council will be telling us more about how they are focusing on issues of HIV and AIDS in the Northwest Province. Thank you so much, Ntate Mwepi, and welcome to Newzroom Afrika. As the Northwest AIDS Council, your duty in terms of sorting out issues of stigmatization, how are you coping with that?
No, thanks very much. As the Northwest Provincial Council on AIDS, we have just been re-established, and part of our program is to ensure that at foremost we must make sure that people understand that we are not meeting to judge each other. That's where we are starting now, understanding that there is a community of LGBTIQ+. There are sex workers sector in our country, in our province, in our communities. Secondly, we've got people with disabilities. And these people with disabilities have got various challenges. And some of the challenges is that the messaging, communication, it is not centered in such a way that they are able to be incorporated and included. So we are dealing with some of those things. But generally, we are very much happy with the progress that we have achieved so far.
Thank you so much for your time. Let me also clearly welcome spokesperson of the Northwest Department of Health, Mr. Seboko, to tell us more about, we see stalls are here in Seboko. What will be happening here, the services that will be happening here in relation particularly with the treatment and the progress that has been made in the Northwest Province, focusing on those that are infected with HIV and AIDS?
Well, we must commend the provincial government first for re-establishing the Provincial Council on AIDS, because this is a difficult task that requires the multi-stakeholder support and collaboration. And we believe that their presence will assist us to achieve that. Today, we see that through their involvement, all the stakeholders that the civil society is involved in are here. And of course, as you have rightfully said, we'll be offering integrated services. These include HIV counseling and testing. It includes taping for TB, because TB, it is a twin challenge to HIV. We also have male medical circumcision. We have the developmental partners like your Oram Institute that are assisting us today. And we would like to encourage the people of nearby communities to come here and receive those services.
And how far is the department in terms of addressing inequalities to help to end the spread of HIV and AIDS in the province?
We must admit it's a challenge. Remember, we have been given the 90-90-90 targets, which are now 95-95-95. And we must admit that we are having a challenge in terms of making sure that we put people on treatment, and those who are on treatment are virally suppressed. Those targets are low, and that is why we are saying that the theme for this year for World AIDS Day, that of equalizing and integrating, it's important to make sure that all these people who are positive and are not on treatment, they are located and brought on treatment. Otherwise, we are going to have challenges of people who are dealing with serious effects of not being on treatment.
Thank you so much for your time. That is Mr. Seboko, spokesperson of the Department of Health in the province, and together with Mr. Newzroom Afrika of Northwest AIDS Council. They are here as the Premier of the Northwest, Bushy Maape, is going to be giving the keynote address in commemoration of World AIDS Day.
Refiloe, Seboko, thank you very much for that update.